Hi guys, welcome to my videos. My name is Yuan. So in today's videos, I will let you know about the fun facts and interesting part of building block. This is how usually the building blocks look like. I know you're familiar with it, right? In Malaysia, we call this Legos because we have a well-known brand called Legos. And Legos blocks look like this. It's kind of big compared to this tiny little one. It's called the nano blocks. It looks exactly like the Legos block, but it's 10 times smaller than the original size. Besides the nanos, we also have another kind of block which is called the connection blocks. So this is the connection block. The differences with the nano is the connection blocks that have the gear part on the four sides of the walls for this block. If you see this small one, the gold color one, you'll see the zigzagging part, the gear part, that was where the gear part are. It looks like the gear you usually do, right? So this is the differences of it. As for the differences between these two, the gold and the yellow one, it's just the stud look the difference. If the smallest one, you have the smallest stud on top, and if you have the big size one, you have the big stud on top of it, like this yellow ones. As for how you connect for the connection blocks, it's really simple, like I shown you now. Okay, you need to make sure that all of these connection blocks, the gear part is strictly being made nicely, not broken or else, or you can't connect each block individually. So first you need to make sure that the gear is nice, and you just take the black colors one, put it nicely side by side, push it down on the zigzagging part of the white colors one. So after you have connected, it look like this. You see the partitioning part on the middle part of it. That is the connection blocks interesting part. As for how you start it on top of each of the connection block, it looks exactly like the nanos, but make sure you need to connect it side by side first, then only you pop it out on top of the connection block. It's like this. And next, I will show you my collections of building blocks. So I have almost all of the One Piece character. If you are a One Piece lover, you're a One Piece fan, you watch One Piece, you know which character I wish. And usually I build nano block is to relieve my stress, and I want to have a nice time. I want to focus on something, because nano blocks or connection blocks, each you build using the guide, so you can learn how to focus on it. And of course the end result is very satisfying, like this Big Fish anime series I have. They have the light on it, and the colors very vibrant. It's very good, it's very satisfying. So this is a fun fact of building blocks. As for this katana, it was the first one I built using a connection block. It's very interesting, and the end result is super satisfying, and surprisingly it looks bigger than the images. So you can just swing it like a real katana. And this is the Vespa with an astronaut on it. I built it using the nano blocks. It's my new one, and I just did. And this three little worm is from the anime series of Korean called Lava. And I also have the Disney series of the Mickey Mouse with their dogs, which is the Plutos and also the Goofy. So this was all from my collection. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you. Goodbye.